Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this starts a new week of Bargains by Belle auctions, and everything you buy tonight will get combined with what you buy at the Sunday snack sale and the Monday night sale. I am so thrilled you are here and to co-host we have Katie Marie. Welcome, Katie Marie.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. We are glad you're here tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
I love your new icon.
Yes, it's summertime, so I decided it's time for a new picture. This is Tuxedo Sam, and he's ready for the beach, I think.
Aw, summertime, summertime. Well, super cute. I wondered why he had a hat and a bow tie, but yet still had his safety floaty on. I guess it just shows you can be well dressed no matter where you go.
I guess so. He's pretty dapper for the beach. You're right, Belle.
Okay, well, we want to welcome everybody, but before we do that, let me go ahead and give the obligatory information, which is that if you've never bid on anything before and you think you might possibly want to bid tonight, then what you need to do is send a registration email. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your items and where to send the bill. Once you've done that, you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice, because you do have to pay for absolutely everything you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. The only time you can retract is during an auction. Um, and I do not cancel invoices at all, ever, for any reason. You just simply have to honor your commitments and pay for what you bid on. The methods of payment are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But I do also accept PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices. PayPal is also how you can pay with your debit card, your bank card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and lots more ways. So, what you buy tonight gets combined with the Sunday snack sale and the Monday night auction. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, that's when I pack and send out your invoices. And if you haven't paid by Saturday, then there is the teeny tiny $5 fee for having to walk around and over your package all weekend long while I'm busy trying to auction. If there are any questions about registering, bidding, payment, or shipping, let me know. My method of shipping is called Pirate Ship, which is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rate. Those deeply discounted rates are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle NOLA. And if y'all would, please, oh please, click the thumbs up. That's a free and easy way that you can support me, support my channel, and it doesn't cost a penny. Also, if you want to pre-order snacks, up until midnight, you can pre-order snacks or snack refills, if you want to call it that, for the starting bid before midnight. After midnight, you're going to have to come to tomorrow's snack sale at 3 p.m. and bid on it. The price might go up a little, might go up a lot. You take your chances. If you want to lock it in at the starting bid, all you have to do is order before midnight. You can order in the chat now. You can order in the comment section. You can order through email, through Discord. So lots of ways that you can. order, but after midnight, you're just going to have to come to the auction. And if you don't make it to the auction, then you can and you'll have to pay the same price that else paid this week, however high the bidding went up. So hopefully y'all understand that. All right. So first I see Melissa. Welcome, welcome, Melissa. She's going to be running the chat, making the list, and checking it twice.
Thanks, Melissa, for running the chat.
And here's my good friend, Laurie Kutcher. Thank you so much for coming to the auction, Laurie.
Hi, Lori. Thanks for being here.
Oh, look, she got to spend time with her grandson, Reed. I'm so glad.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And I thought you knew Katie Marie. Katie Marie, this is Laurie. Laurie, this is Katie Marie. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, I think Melissa answered in the chat, but hi again, Lori.
Our King Bellarino, all Craig, and if you would like your name to be in green, all you have to do is click the join button and you can join my membership. There are 3 different levels, and Craig has the highest tier level, which is called the diamond level, which gets him jewels in his kingly crown, shout outs, and freebies. So thank you so much for that.
Hi, King Craig.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, Nana's here. Hi Nana.
Hi, Nana. Welcome in.
Oh, Craig, I'm so sorry about your thunderstorms. We usually have a few other people in the chat who are in your same state, so we'll check with them when they're. Although Melissa says that she thinks she's getting to, even though she's in a northern state to you.
Stay safe, everybody.
Okay, scroll. Absolutely. Diane, we've been missing you. We are so glad you're here. I hope you are feeling better. Been praying for you, sweetie.
Welcome in. We're glad you're feeling better and glad you could tune in tonight.
Yay, it's Ted. It's Ted. And hello to Jen, Ted's lovely wife, if Jen is also watching.
Hi, Ted. We're glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
And I love that we get to be on a first name basis with you here. And I feel the same way about Diane. I know y'all are called other things in other chat, but it means ever so much to me that here on my channel with my policies of civility that y'all both let call you by your first name. That just means so much to me. Okay, who is dancing? Why are we dancing? When are we dancing? I need more information.
I think we were saying hi to Nancy in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to say hi to Nancy. Praise him with the dance, sweet Nancy Smith. I'm so glad you're here, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Okay. If missed anybody, I am so sorry about that, but we're so excited to get started tonight. So I'm going to say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. And we're going to get started with a fun round we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to start off at just $1 for choice. And we've got some silver tone charms. We've got a couple with enamel. A bunch of these have a pet theme. So looking for $1. Let me give y'all a little overview here. Look how cute these are.
Dog lovers, this is the round for you.
Well, and we also have a couple of paws, which will work for our cat lovers, hamster lovers, guinea pig lovers, iguana lovers, and any other miscellaneous pets.
Yes. And I love the open bone charms. I think those are really neat.
So M has a duplicate, and L has a duplicate. L
Mm,
is a nice solid one, two double-sided. So you'll see it has some thickness to it as well.
Nana's in for one. Thank you, Nana. That means
Thank
we're
you,
looking for
Nana.
$1.25 in the chat.
And
And the
tonight we're going to have some children's books. We're going to have some stickers, decor, some outside items, farmhouse items, some mystery fancy gift boxes filled with necklaces. We'll have some shame, some glass pendants, more flip flops in different sizes, some pillows, outdoor pillows, even which are also great for pet lovers because even if you use them inside, you can use outdoor methods to wash them. Some sheets. So lots of great stuff coming up tonight, and I'm always taking requests.
All right, I see that Melissa has started counting this down. So we are at fair warning. We're looking for $1.25.
And if y'all haven't already, click the thumbs up. Please, oh, please help a girl out. I think we started with about 6, and we've got 12 people in here now, so we should be getting close to 20. Also, click the
Congratulations,
share
Nana.
button. And congratulations, Nana. And share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, your Instagram, all your Discords. All right, she's
Nana
going
with,
to take D. Oh,
yes.
look how cute this one is. Oh, so sweet.
All right, that means we are open to the chat. Nana typed done. So if anybody else in the chat would like to buy a cute pet charm or the cute balloons, let Melissa and Belle know. Ted would like letter O, please. And then he's done.
Okay, here's letter O. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ted.
Oops. Anybody else? Okay, last call for these then. Quick, quick, before I scrape them all to the side. And y'all let me know what you'd like to get started with tonight. Usually people like the multiples. I'm so surprised. I feel like I'm in Backwardsville. And
And
y'all
Belle,
remember that we'll have a $1 round at the top of every hour.
and Belle's right. If there's something that you would like to see tonight, let her know. If you're looking for it, there's a good chance she has it.
Okay. Well, one of the things I normally do is, since we have this policy of Southern hospitality, is I just take my sweet, slow time. Every now and then I'll go on some other channel and I'll do a speed round because a lot of other channels do speed rounds. So I got a challenge from one of my moderators who said, Belle, it's been a long time since you do any speed round. Every now and then, towards the end, when you feel like you're running out of time, you'll do a speed round. Why don't you start with the speed round tonight? So that's what I'm going to do. You're going to pay just $2 starting bid, and you're going to pick out what you want. And these are all going to be brand new books, project books, sticker books, art books. You'll see. So you'll use the code words because these are $2. Buy it now. All right, here's the first one. It's called Hands On Still Life Art Projects. $2. With hands on activities based on famous works of art in sculpture, collage, and abstraction. So you'll see some of the projects here. Going to use code word art for this one. All right, next you're going to use code word discoveries. This one is Disney Frozen, the official magazine. Live the adventure. Play with Elsa and Water Knock. New fun activities with Frozen 2 characters. This one is called Great Discoveries. Now, some of you will be saying, wait, why didn't you call that Frozen? Well, because I have another Frozen. This one is called My Sister, My Hero. We're going to use code word sister here. And arts and crafts snowflake decorations are inside this magazine.
I'm sure we have some Frozen fans in our families in our chat.
Next, we have Marvel Avengers. So we'll use Avengers as the code word here. Featuring the Black Order, all action comic strip. So when it says comic strip, you'll see a lot of the pages are comic strips, other of them are activities. All right, so Avengers.
Abnormally Normal is in for sister.
All right. So, yep, Diane knows how we do this quick sale. Okay, next I have, we're going to call this one Bible Mazes and Puzzles, and 75 stickers. So this gives you an idea of what it's like.
What a great thing maybe to bring to church or to a Bible study for kiddos.
Absolutely. Sometimes, sermons can be a little long, especially for younger kids, and sometimes something creative to do while still listening. That way they can sit there respectfully and politely and not disturb the old lady in the pew next to them. We're going to call this one Party. This This one is called Pet Party. And look how they use stickers to let the animals party. This one is a mega sticker book with over 150 stickers.
Look at those fancy glasses.
Next, we're going to call this one Fisher Price for the Fisher Price Little People. This is a sticker by number activity book. And if you don't know how sticker by number works, they have the numbers right here. And kids get the fun of stickers, but also the activity of following instructions and directions in order to put the right numbered sticker in the right place to complete the photos.
Diane is claiming party.
Okay. Thank you, Diane. Next one, code word rocket for rocket power. Apparently, you get 3 games in one book, and it says get in the game. It's by Nickelodeon. And these are the 3 games: Madtown, Meltdown, Rocket Ready, and Mix It Up, and the explanation of all 3. Next, Paw Patrol, also by Nickelodeon. This is a fun-tivity. Let's explore things that go. So, all of these fun modes of transportation.
Great books for road trips or traveling trips this summer.
Exactly. Next one, we're going to call Solar System. It has 150 stickers. And it has a fun fact on every page, which also makes it educational.
Diane claims Paw Patrol.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, next we have Spooky Sticker Face. Stickers included. And look at all these various stickers that you're going to get to put on these faces. Next, by Disney and Pixar, we have Onward. It's a sticker album all devoted to this fabulous, iconic movie. Next, if you've been chasing dragons, look no further. I have dragons in my hand. No need to chase. Just put a 2 in the chat and the word dragon. This one is from DreamWorks, and you find what's wacky. Because look at these dragons. This one is also beautiful pictures because it is DreamWorks quality. So from the movie, and it does say ready to face the wackiest, weirdest, and most madcap mayhem in this side of Burke. Your favorite characters from DreamWorks Animations dragons have ventured into the topsy-turvy world, and it's up to you to find them. Next, by Moshi, we have Clonk. And some of you may be saying, wait, I haven't heard of Clonk. What is Clonk? It's the Criminal League of Naughty Critters. And some of y'all may even own some of those naughty critters. But it's a sticker activity book with over 80 stickers. And there are exclusive virtual gifts.
And remember, we're only doing a buy it now price of $2.
Yes, ma'am. Next, we're going to call this one Hot Wheels. It's also a sticker by number. You'll see right here how you'll get to complete that Hot Wheel, another Hot Wheel that you can complete. Hot Wheels. Next, for our lovers of dragons, but also of robots, we have the two combined into Robo Beasts. This one is non-toxic and the pages tear out. It's a paint by water book. And if you're unfamiliar with paint by water, this is how it looks. You literally just use water and the paint is already embedded into the pages, and then you can tear them out to put on the fridge or on the in a frame for gifting or displaying.
And paint by water is great because it really does save on the mess of having to use paints.
Next, because all people, all colors, and all shades are beautiful just the way God made us all. By Crayola, we have Colors of the World coloring book. Lily, attention, Lily. Lily, if you're watching or if anybody could message her real quick on Discord, I know you love SpongeBob. Look, I have SpongeBob. It's a funtivity and it has fun facts, crafts, and activities.
Diane is in for World.
Okay. Sold. All right, next.
Thanks,
Attention,
Diane.
Star Wars fans. Attention, Star Wars fans. This is part of the Mandalorian series. I do have two different ones in the Mandalorian series, and they're both sticker activities. I'm going to call this one the I Am. They're both Grogu, I believe. So we're going to call this one, Melissa, I Am. And it includes two sticker sheets, creative sticker play, as well as coloring and activities. Now, I also have this one in the Star Wars Mandalorian series. It's also a sticker activity. This one we're going to call Hungry because it's technically titled Cute and Hungry. And once again, it includes the sticker sheets and creative sticker play, as well as coloring and activities. Next, we're going to call this one Young Jedi because it is Young Jedi Adventures, coloring and activity book. The Force will guide you. This is Disney branded. This is a nice thick one. So many coloring and activities to it.
That's a great price for such a thick book.
Next, by Butterbean Cafe, I've got a Funtivity book. It is very good food, crafts, recipes, and more. Very good food. Okay, I just saw that I have another Crayola Colors of the World. So if somebody saw Diane get this one, was saying, rats, I wish I had gotten to it. Just found another one. So we're going to put that World is available again. Some of these I do have duplicates. Some of these I don't. Okay, next one. We're going to call this one Princess. It is Disney Princesses. Oh, look, there's Belle. And magical adventures for every girl who dreams big. Next one, we're going to call Vacation. This is Animal Vacation, over 150 stickers. mega sticker book that you can add to cute little animal pictures. Oh, wait, is something happening in the chat?
No, Diane had just put, I think she was thinking of Zane's name, and people were helping her with Zane's name.
Oh, was she wanting me to send something to Zane? Or are we just talking about it just to talk about it, which is fine too?
I think we're just talking about it.
Okay. I do have another one of these pet party ones, like Diane bought. Next, I have sharks. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. Oh, sorry. This one's called Fun Sharks, and it includes stickers with this coloring book. So it is coloring plus stickers plus activities. And last but not least, I've got multiplication. It's a write and wipe situation. Write on, wipe away, and write again. And this is what it looks like. It's slick pages in order to have it work that way.
And for those, you would just need a dry erase marker, and I'm sure Belle probably has dry erase markers if you are needing some. But that's a great way to practice.
All right. Any interest?
These are really great for summertime if you have grandkids or neighborhood kids that come over for the summertime. If you're taking a road trip or a plane trip this summer, we had the Bible book that would be great for services or a Bible study to keep little ones busy. And some of the sticker books are great because they're not going to be messy. They're going to be contained. Everything you need is right in the book, and they will cut down on the mess.
All right. Any other interest? Last call on these. All right. Well, let me move them to the side and I will review them with you as I'm putting them away. So we've got sharks, pet party, animal vacation, which works a lot like pet party, but you've got great backgrounds of fun vacation destinations, Disney princesses, colors of the world, Butterbean Cafe. Oh, okay, I'm waiting. I'm sorry. Help me out, Katie. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm waiting. Yes, ma'am, Diane.
I don't see anything yet. I just saw her put wait.
Okay. We're glad to wait. You were worth waiting on, Diane.
But
What can
we
I
will
do for
wait
you,
for you,
sweetheart?
Diane.
Mm-hmm.
If
We
there's one you're
will.
looking at.
Or many. And some I do have multiples of. Melissa, if I'm missing something, you help me out.
Hi, Terry. Welcome in.
Terry Bear, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Well, for Terry, it might be the next day.
Diane, all I see just above the wait is the period. Was there something that you had put in?
Do I need to get some back out? Let me get some of these back out just in case. Maybe she wanted Butterbean Cafe, Colors of the World, Disney Princesses, Animal Vacation, or Pet Party, or fun sharks. We'll figure this out. It probably is that she typed something in, and sometimes comments don't go through, or they get held up, or there's a blocked word. So we'll give Diane time to retype it. Oh, it's Sunday for you.
Diane, we're not seeing anything in the chat. So, Belle, were any of these words your a blocked word that you would put in?
There are hundreds of words that, accidentally get blocked. So, not that I know of. It's mostly medical terms, political terms, or negative terms that get blocked. And I can't think that any of these would fall into any of those categories.
Diane, was it spooky, maybe? The spooky one?
Diane, if you want to send Melissa a message on Discord real quick. Oh, 10 books to Zane. Okay. Do you want me to pick, or do you want me to send his grandmother, Melinda, email and she can pick which 10? Just let me know. Just put his grandmother Melinda picks, or I pick, or Melinda and Melissa are sisters. I don't know if y'all know that or not. So I actually mail everything in a joint box to Melinda and Melissa. So just let me know who picks the 10. That is so, so incredibly generous. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Isn't that just great? A wonderful donation. For those of y'all that may not know, Zane has the goal of duplicating what he did last year, which is 1,000 items for Christmas, whether it be toys, books. I think they also had some stuffed animals and so forth. So 10 items, it will really help so much.
We love gifts in the chat, so thank you very much, Diane. And I think these books are always a great gift. They're not messy, they're all contained in one place, and there's some really great characters that kids like.
And also, it's something kids can do, because so many times kids open their presents and then it's like, what now? But if they can start doing the sticker activities, or the sticker by number, or the paint with water, or the coloring, then it gives them something special to do.
Yes, these are
Okay.
ones that you don't have to have anybody help with.
All right. Well, as after I clear them away, I will pick 10. I will put a little note to Zane's Toys for Tots from Diane. I'll show these as I'm clearing them away in case somebody needs some specific ones for their grandies. And then I will pick 10 of what is left. I'll make sure to get a good smattering of ones that have a boy theme and ones that have a girl theme as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Diane. That is so generous. So let me show y'all what I have left. We've got sharks. We've got pet party. Zane is going to be so thrilled. Hopefully, Melinda and Zane will stop in tonight. Melissa is probably furiously messaging them right now. Come quick, come quick. Zane's charity is being gifted. So you can send those emails while I review these. Reading these off as I put them away will give Melissa time to message Melinda and Zane real quick. All right, so Animal Vacation, Disney Princesses, Colors of the World. So we are all made in God's image. Butterbean Cafe, Young Jedi, The Force Will Guide You. Star Wars Mandalorian, this one is Cute and Hungry. This one is I Am Grogu. All actual Disney branded. Nickelodeon branded. We have SpongeBob. Shout out to Lily. Next, we have Robo Beasts. Hot Wheels sticker by number. Clonk. Criminal League of Naughty Critters. Remember, just $2, everybody. DreamWorks Dragons. Disney Onward by Pixar. Spooky Sticker Face.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello,
Good to see you. Welcome in.
Our solar system. Rocket Power. Get in the game. 3 games in one book. Fisher Price, Little People, sticker by number. And I'm in the process of putting these away, Jennifer, but these were $3. Buy it now. Bible, Mazes, and Puzzles. Marvel, Avengers, Heroes. Disney, Frozen. This one's called Great Discoveries. And last but not least, hands-on still life art projects. And I tell you what, that works so well. Oh, let me show you these last couple. I have Sudoku, where you have grids and you put numbers in.
Great for kids and adults.
Yes, this is another one. Mazes and dot to dot. And if you don't know how to do dot to dot, let me show you. Here's the little dots. You take a ruler and draw a line from dot to dot, and that makes the picture. All right. Well, since that went so well, I also want to do some big stickers.
I'm glad we figured that out, Diane, and thank you again for the gift.
So when I say big stickers, look how big these stickers are. I know a lot of places would cut them apart and sell them individually, but here you're going to get the entire sticker. And these are even stickers that can go on your wall. So this one is going to be code word Star Wars. Code word Star Wars. And let me grab my ruler so that y'all can see how big these are. Oh, phooey, what did I do with my ruler? Oh, here it is. Here is my ruler. So you can see these are bigger than 12 inches. Bigger than 12 inches. Great for all your crafting needs.
And what's the starting bid on those?
Some of these I have multiples. Some of we're just going to do $2. Buy it now. Continue with the same method and the same price point, just so we can blaze through these quick. Next, from Disney's Raya, the Last Dragon. This is what they look like if you put them on. Look at all of these Raya stickers.
I think that's a great price for 7 stickers.
Next, we've got hummingbirds. Look how beautiful these are. And of course, I'm calling them stickers. They're technically decals. And you'll see that they are peel and stick and they're removable. So if you decide that you just want to put these up for a party and then take them down, you can. Or if your husband or child wants to redecorate in a month, 6 months, or a year, once again, the fact that they're removable makes them so easy. Oh, it's absolutely okay, Diane. There is no confusion. Generosity is absolutely amazing. So we are so blessed by that. So no apologies needed. And YouTube has been taking out lots of comments, mine included on other channels. Next, we have results driven, passions fueled. And you could even cut this in half and use it 2 different places. If you just wanted results driven or just wanted passions fueled. So
Melissa claims hummingbirds.
All right. Do you want one or both? I do have 2. So let me know, one or both.
Hey, Voodoo Mama,
Hello,
welcome in.
hello,
Good to see you.
I'm so glad you're here. Okay, she's going to take one. And Melissa, I don't want this to get twisted in the hamper, so I'm going to put it underneath my computer desk. Okay. Next, if you like geometrics, look at this fabulous geometric. If you're wondering what this looks like, this is on a wall, but I also think it'd be great for crafting. Look how pretty it is. So that's the next one. I'm so very glad you're here, Tina. Next, if you like bows, and I can't tell if y'all can see that these are metallic or that they have metallic in there, but they do. So not just black and white, they have a silvery tone to them.
So cute.
The next one says, blessed beyond measure. How great would that be above your breakfast area, above your dining room table, above a baby's crib? So many blessings. Next, if you like birds, I believe these are doves, and you'll see there's a dark blue and a medium blue. There's also some little vines and leaves. And if you were to put it on a wall, this is how it could look. But there is
The
much
branches
more
look
you
like
could do.
they're a little metallic too.
They absolutely are. They're a golden color. All right, here is one of those that kind of looks like a golden version of a spirograph. And you'll see you get 4 of them in there. You could definitely use these in 4 different projects. Here they lined them up, but you could cut them apart and use in 4 different projects. If you like the bows, but you felt like you needed some color, here are some bows with pretty colors to them.
Very cute.
Next, from Marvel's Eternals, we've got all of these characters. Thank you, Nancy. All right, here's another geometric type one.
And Belle's right. These can be broken up and put different places, and they don't just have to go on the wall.
Now, these say 35 frames poster stickers. So you'll notice it's like one inside another, inside another. That's how they get you to 35. Plus, there's a whole backside on this one. Likewise, these are by Crayola. They're also poster stickers, and you get this whole page, but the back is a whole page as well.
That's a great price for those.
All right, anybody for $2? And remember, these are all super duper long. Here's my ruler. So, even the shorter ones, which are double-sided, are still way longer than my ruler.
Lori is in for balloons. Thank you, Lori.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, it's $2. Buy it now, y'all. All right, last call on these then. We'll review them as I clear them away. Here's this one with the 35 posters. Well, 35 poster stickers. I think this would be so great for making a little frame on your fridge. I do have 2 of those.
That's what I was thinking as well.
And really, you could put a little something in the center of each of these as well. Here's the Eternals, the colored bows, and I do have multiples of these. The styrograph in an elegant gold. The doves. Blessed beyond measure. The neutral bows that have silver to them. Here's another gold one. Results driven, passions fueled. Got one more left of the pretty hummingbirds. Raya, the last dragon from Disney. And Star Wars. Mandalorian. Once again, these are wall decals.
So they're not going to damage your walls. They'll peel and stick and then remove them when you want to.
Absolutely. Okay. Next, I've got this cute little basket. It was originally $4.99. I'm going to start this off at $3. It's a beautiful silver tone to it. Looks brand new.
Abnormally Normal is going to claim the hummingbirds.
All right, let me grab those. All right, here's the hummingbirds. You and Melissa have that same great taste. I love it. And I thought everybody was going to want the Star Wars ones. It just shows I can never tell. All right, so silver basket. Look how beautiful the caning and the weaving and the wicker is on this. Here's the bottom to it. Here's the inside to it. $3.
I think baskets could be great also for storage. Maybe you're having a picnic or a party and you want to put your napkins or your forks or your silverware in a little basket for people to grab easily. That's always fun too.
Absolutely. Or maybe in your kitchen to put your K cups in so you don't have that cardboard box sitting around, or your various flavorings and chemicals and sugar substitutes.
Diana's in for 3. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
I also thought maybe you have somebody visiting. Maybe you want to leave this in the guest room with some tissues or a snack or, some nice lotion as a little welcome gift. Or maybe gift this to someone as a welcome gift.
Great ideas.
Now we're
Yep, when you have a little basket sitting around, it's just a gift in the making.
now we're looking for 325. But I see that Melissa has started to count this down. Fair warning. And we are sold to Diane. Thank you, Diane.
Okay, fantastic. All right, next I've got some wall art. This one is all wood. The frame is wood. The saying is wood. It says there is power in kindness. Oh, my friend Jane would just love this. This one is brand new. It was from Big Lots. It was $6. So I'm going to start this at 3. $3. And it's got a lovely frame to it. Oops, there's a little bit of a glare. There we go.
I love that saying, and it's so nice that it's already framed. It's ready to go. You could, display it anywhere.
And I tell you what, I'm going to make it for choice. I also have this one that says Home Sweet Home. This one is under glass. This one has the hanger right here. So we'll make it for choice. So you can choose kindness or home. You can pick with just a single word.
And I think these could be great gifts for someone. Maybe someone that showed you a little bit of kindness, or maybe someone that is new to the neighborhood or new moving into a new home.
I love those ideas.
And that home sweet home picture is such a neutral frame that I think it could go with a lot of different decor options.
Okay, last call on this then. All right, let me move these to the side. They'll be available on the replay. All right, earlier I showed you some soft bag activity books, but next I have a hardcover. This one is going to be $5. It is Disney's Frozen 2, but not only is it a fabulous hardback book with amazing slick pictures and artwork, it's also a look and find book. So let me show it to you. So look at the beautiful, slick pictures. It tells the whole story of Frozen 2. Here's the story on each page. But at the bottom of each page, let's start with this one, it shows things for kids to look for in the picture. So many times when you read and reread and reread the same story, the kid knows what happens and can almost quote the story to you. This gives kids something to look at. So they can look at the items to find, and when they get tired of just hearing the story, they can then search through the picture to find these items at the bottom. And it's at the bottom of every single page. And once again, these pictures have the beautiful artwork from the movie. So here's the actual text, here's all the pictures, and here's what they look for. And this is hardback as well.
The illustrations are
Totally
so beautiful.
collectible. Thank you. Let's see if it shows how much it was originally. No, but I guess not. I wish they did. All right. Anybody for this hardcover book? I do have two of these.
And that's great that, like Belle said, you don't just get the story, you also get the look and find activity as well. So this is something that even if your kiddo isn't quite ready to read the story by themselves, they can still interact with the book on their own and they won't need somebody to read it to them.
All right. We're going to pass on this. All right, next, if you've been having picnics outside, enjoying the beautiful spring air, but it's starting that when you have grilling and cookouts and garden parties, that sometimes you'll attract flies. I have a 10 pack of these little fly ribbons, which you can just put on the extreme outside of either end of your buffet or down underneath the table, on the post, just somewhere else for the flies to go rather than your buffet or your dining table. So these are going to be $3 for the entire 10 pack. And when you open them up, they're all individually packaged.
What a
So you don't have to use them all at one time.
what a great idea as maybe people are barbecuing or picnicking or getting ready for the 4th of July when we might be spending lots more time outside.
Also great for camping.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or maybe you're having a yard sale.
Melissa's in for 3. Thank you, Melissa. That means we are looking for 325, and that's a great price for 10 of
Thank
them.
you. Side, you want to make it the least toilsome you can. And I
Jackie,
see we accidentally missed the top of the hour. After this, we're going to have a $1 round. Okay, Jackie's at 4. Let's see if Melissa wants to up her bid or wants to go out. I'm so glad you're here,
Melissa
Jackie.
is out. Thank you, Melissa.
I didn't even realize Jackie was here. I'm so glad you're here.
And we are counting this down. We are looking for 425. Fair warning. And we are sold to Jackie. Thank you, Jackie.
Okay, how many would you like? Congratulations, Jackie, her first purchase of the night.
Jackie, just let us know if you would like more than one, or if you would like one, just type one and the word done. Jackie would like two.
Okay, here's two for Jackie. Thank you so much. All right, Melissa was our backup bidder. Melissa, how many would you like?
Oh, Jackie
Oh, for
says she's
chicken
going to use
coop.
them for chicken coops.
Oh, I wish Kitty were here. Kitty has chicken coops too. That probably would have given her a great idea, and y'all could have bonded over the whole chicken thing.
Melissa is
Alyssa,
going to take one.
okay. Here's one for Melissa. And Melissa, put this down as a zero. It'll be my gift to you for modding. All
And
right.
now we're open to the chat. If anybody else would like to
Anybody
get in.
else? Remember, these are 10 packs. I'm kind of surprised Tina's not in on this because with all of their travel, I bet there's a bunch of times that they're in parks or open areas or roadside places to stay, and um, they accidentally encounter some flies. Because some states just seem to have them more than others.
Oh,
All
that's a
right,
good idea about taking them with you.
absolutely. All right. Well, next, let's have a $1 round. I'm going to bring out the grid here. And let me see, what's the best way? Nope, I think it's going to have to be, the camera's going to have to be out here. Let's see if I can bring this forward. All right, this is going to be the next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And we're going to give you a choice of some sticker decals. So let me show you what I have. Oh, and of course I start dropping them. Okay, these
And
have
this,
kind of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was going to wait, but you found your stickers, so go ahead.
Okay, these have kind of a Victorian type feel to them, or maybe a prairie type feeling to them. And they have clear edges. Hopefully y'all can see the clear edges. So whatever you put them on, it'll just be like you're putting it directly on that object. So here's the first one. Here is the next one. Look at this extraordinary piece of fashion.
These always look like they have such great detail.
This one on H. This one on G. Here's an old time car, and it has some flowers on it. That one on C. This one will go on G.
Great for scrapbooking, junk journaling.
Stained glass windows with some roses. A treasure chest. Beautiful lady sitting reading. That looks like it's right out of Jane Austen.
These all have such a wonderful
Okay.
old time feel to them.
Yes. And you don't have to see them all. You can put a one in the chat when you see one that is worthy. Okay. Anybody for stickers? Decals. And if you need to see any again, let me know. If you would have rather seen a dog or cat or cow, let me know and I could always swap them out.
Starting bid of only $1. Lori's in at 1. Thank you, Lori.
And as always, y'all let me know what you'd like to see. If you'd want to go to jewelry next, or decor, or some kind of stationery, pillows. I've got flip flops, sheets,
That
brooches.
that means we're looking for $1.25. Like I mentioned, these are really great for scrapbooking, for junk journaling, or even if you want to decorate your own journal with some wonderful stickers. And Melissa has started to count this down. So we are going once, going twice. Fair warning, we are looking for $1.25. And sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Thank you. So go
And
ahead
y'all,
and let us know which one or ones you'd like.
yes. And y'all remember that everything you buy today will get combined with your purchases from the Sunday Sack sale tomorrow at 3 p.m. and with items from the Bargains by Belle variety sale Monday at 7 p.m.
And Melissa has been putting an important note about pre-sales for the snack sale tomorrow. That if there's something that you're looking for, order it now so you can get that pre-sale price.
Yes. All right, let's see what she wants.
Lori says 1H.
Oh, they're all one and done. I just want to let y'all know that about stickers. Okay, so
Okay.
8.
H, M,
Okay.
and O.
Okay.
And
Thank you
she's
so much,
done.
Bonnie. Anybody else? Still some beautiful ones left. If y'all need to see any again, let me know.
Or while Belle has the grid out, if you want to see cats, dogs, cows.
Yes, I'm always taking your requests. Um, for pre-order, you just write what you want or you describe what you're looking for. So I know you're still new to my snack auction. So if you don't know the exact type of pretzels, you can put, Melissa, what flavors of pretzels are available? And she'll list it for you. Or Melissa, what kind of cookies are available? Or what flavors of moon pies? Um, so I understand it's kind of hard for newbies. You probably haven't even gotten your first shipment of snacks yet. I'm guessing it's probably still on the way just because of the distance from me to you. So it might be hard unless there was just something you were thinking about all week and you're like, oh, I should have ordered that. I should have ordered that. Or you're thinking the bidding just went so high. Let me get it quick, quick, quick before she puts it up for auction and the bidding soars again. So, all right. Any other interest or an interest in refilling with any other kind of sticker before we go on to something else? So last call on these, and also get your requests in if you'd like to see cows or dogs or cats or a refill of these with different options. Great to put on your notebooks, on cups, on the back of your computer, on anything you have lying around that just seems a little plain. All right, let me move these to the side then. And if y'all want to bring back the sticker grid later, we can. Otherwise, I'd keep trying to show different stuff. All right, well, something special I prepared for y'all tonight is a fun little game called Mystery Boxes. I showed you these pretty boxes for sale. I think it was last week, and they were passed on. However, I decided that instead of selling the empty boxes where y'all could put the items you wanted to gift in there, I would fill these with necklaces. So now instead of being $2 for an empty box, it's going to be $5 for a box with a mystery necklace. So you get the box, you get the necklace, and you get the fun of seeing the mystery. I can show it to you here in front of all our friends, or I can just mail it to you and you'll have the joy of looking on your own. This one, not a mystery. This one is in a box. This one you can see. If we have any fans of Frozen, it is pretty little Elsa. So I had room on the tray, so I thought I'm just going to leave it there to show y'all. And if for some reason anybody is saying, I need some boxes, but not that size, I also have the ring size box. I'll show you the difference in the necklace size versus the ring size, which is why I sell the ring size box for $1, the necklace size box for $2 if it's empty, but filled with a necklace, it is $5. All right.
Lori would like the peach box.
Okay, let's get the peach box. Do you want to open or send it to you sealed? Open or sealed? I also want to show it to you from the profile so y'all can see the pretty bow and ribbons. Open or just sent to you?
Thanks for stopping in, Voodoo Mama. Have fun with your family.
Bye, Tina. Hope to see you
Lori
tomorrow.
would like to open the
To
box.
open. Okay. Oh, inside is a sparkly cross. Very nice.
So
Hopefully
pretty. Good.
sparkle. All right, that one's going to Laurie. Thank you, thank you. Anybody else for a $5 gift box with necklace?
Or the Elsa necklace is also available if you
Yes.
have an Elsa fan in your life.
Well, little girls need jewelry too. All right, last call on these, and we can always come back to these anytime in the broadcast. Just put $5 mystery necklace, and we'll bring back the tray, and y'all can pick which one. And if anybody needs an empty box for their own gift giving, you could just put empty and the color, and we can get that to you as well.
Yes, these boxes could also be great just for you to have at home for storage of your own jewelry, or Belle has rings available for storing your rings.
All right, let me move these aside. All right, next I've got a container. I only have one container like this. We're going to start it at $3. What I like about it is it's double sided. So on this side, you open it and you've got all these compartments. Then you flip it to this side and you've got all of these compartments. So maybe you need one side for silver tone and the other side for gold tone. Maybe one side is sterling and the other side is stainless. But I love that you flip it over and you get a whole nother side to it.
I love
And
that
you could
it's,
always label them so you know what side's what.
yes, I love that it's double-sided and there's lots of different storage compartments inside. I also feel like you could use it for crafting if you want to keep little beads or little pieces. They can all be separated.
Could also be for your little jewelry findings, for the clasps, earring backs. Maybe you make some kind of a keychain and you need the various parts. Or maybe you have magnetic closures and extenders and things just to enhance your own jewelry.
All right.
Oh, if anybody needs some magnetic closures, let me know. I have some sitting right here and I'd be glad to show them.
Lori's in for 3. Thank you, Lori.
Looking for 325.
Nancy, we love hearing that good news. Thank you.
I'm so glad, Nancy. All right, let's go ahead and count this down.
All right, Melissa has started to count this down. So we're still looking for 325, but we are going once, going twice, and fair warning.
Only have one.
And sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Thank you.
Okay, next, ever since antebellum times, One thing has been popular down south. I think it will always be popular. It is a fancy fan. You see fancy fans in church. You see them at outdoor gatherings. You see them everywhere. This one is fancy on the sides. This one has a fancy tassel on it. And then I open it. Behold how amazing it is. This is such a gorgeous fan. This is the back side in case you want to see how it is constructed. But look how amazing and beautiful it is. I'm going to start this at 7. I only have one.
That's so pretty. And who couldn't use a fan right now?
But down south, this is considered an accessory, just like a purse is considered an accessory because you carry it with you. It goes with your outfit.
Lori's in for 7. Thank you, Lori.
There's some gold on it as well.
I
This
was
is
going to
again,
say it looks like it's kind of glittery at the top.
yes. And also here, you close it. It's also on here. This could also be just pretty decor to set up on a table or a mantle if you wanted to just display it.
Lori says that she keeps one in each of her purses.
Yep, Lori is that kind of Southern Belle. Absolutely.
So Melissa has started to count this down. We are going once, going twice. Fair warning, we're looking for 725. And we are sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Good job.
Congratulations. Now, just like sometimes you need your dress shoes, and sometimes you need everyday shoes. Sometimes you need your dressy shirt, your dressy dress, your dressy hat. And sometimes you just need a fun, patriotic or costume. Here is a fun fan. It is not as big, it is not as fancy, but it is perfect for standing and fanning yourself while you are watching the fireworks. I'm going to start this one at just 3, and I only have one of these as well. Just 3. Here is the holder for it.
We've talked a lot about being outdoors tonight, and this is always great to have around as you're outdoors or just any time of year.
And I don't think I measured the last one. I probably should have. I think they're probably about the same size.
Lori's in for 3. Thank you, Lori. That means we're looking for 325.
If I put it this way, it looks like bunting, Lisa. No, I'm kidding. Lisa's not here.
And Bella's right. Maybe you're going to be outside a lot for the 4th of July, watching fireworks or barbecuing or picnics, parades. This is a great choice. Or just any time of year. Melissa has counted this down, going once, going twice. Fair warning. We're looking for $3.25. And we are sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Lori is going to be the coolest this summer.
Okay, next, let's do $2 for choice. Diane, are you still here? Paging Diane. I have crafts. Oh, Diane, I need your translation. I'm trying to say it correctly, but I just need my Diane. All right. So I have some wind chime kits. Well, I guess they're already wind chimes, but I think you can color them or paint them if you want to. I don't think you necessarily have to, but you can. So here's the first one. That's my camera. Oops, too loud. Well, okay, so my camera and the item wants to move at the same time. All right. Oh, and I don't know if I told y'all what it said. It says belief in yourself. Belief in yourself.
So cute.
All right. This one says grow with the flow. This one is a daisy. And here's all the wind chime part. Okay, any interest?
These do look like the type of craft that you can color or decorate. And I think that would be a fun project. And maybe you like the look of plants, but you don't have the most green thumb. I think these could be a great choice to still decorate and get the look of plants without, being a green thumb, without digging and making a mess.
And painting or coloring these could be a fun activity during all of the rainy weather.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, any interest on these? Oh, wait.
And it does look like the
One
wind chime is
more.
a...
I'm sorry, I accidentally left this one out. Got one more. Look at this pretty butterfly. So I'll add that one in as well. And you know what else I'm going to add on? This says hanging decor, but it's got these heavy glass beads and this shell. I don't know why in the world they put such nice heavy glass beads on this, but they did. If you're a jewelry maker, you might want to take those apart and just make jewelry because they really don't belong on home decor. They're way too nice.
All right, I see Melissa has put 2 in the chat.
Thank you, Melissa.
That means we're looking for $2.25. And we are counting this down. So going once, Going twice, and fair warning, we're looking for only $2.25. And we are sold to Melissa. So congratulations, Melissa. Thank you.
Which ones and what quantity? Oh, she's going with the bees. That's a one and done. And the butterflies. Also a one and done. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anybody else?
And now we are open to chat. So if anybody else in the chat would like some cute plant wind chimes, let Melissa know.
Fun activity. All right, let me move these aside. All right, next, how about some necklaces for choice? They are all packaged and ready for gift giving, or it could be just a gift you give yourself. There's a fun make a wish, and then it tells you how to make your wish. But they're all pretty butterflies. I'm going to start these at $3 for choice. So there's the black and white.
Belle,
Yes.
do you have the bee leaf wind chime still nearby?
Yes, ma'am.
Lori would like to see that up close, please.
Okay. And I do have two of this one. So this one seems to be the wood's a little darker. This one, the wood is a little lighter. So if you have a preference on more yellowy wood or more blonde wood. Well, actually, I have three. I see now of that one. Three of that one. All right. I also have beautiful shades of purple. And last but not least, beautiful shades of blue. So, one and done, but four colors available.
These are so pretty, so sweet. And like you said, I think these would make a great gift that you could give someone, or like you said, even as a gift for yourself. And there's lots of different colors. So if you know someone is a blue lover or a pink lover or purple lover, there's one for everyone.
All right, well, last call on these then. Okay, next, I don't know if we have any jewelry makers in the crowd, but my mother had these strings of beads. Now, these are not necklaces. If y'all'd like to see some of these that were made into necklaces, I can show you. It is just long strings of chips of natural stones. This first one is turquoise. So you could string them like this onto a necklace or bracelet or earrings, or you could stretch them out with little separator beads in between. But this is a super long string of turquoise chips, all natural stones. And I do have some that are already necklaces with the clasps and all. If anybody's in this, we're going to start at 5.
I know that we have some crafty people in chat. I don't know if they're watching tonight or not, but these are great. Maybe if you're making earrings or necklaces or bracelets. And I always love that turquoise color. It's so pretty.
Any interest? All right, we'll pass on this then. All right, next $5. I've got this great sign. It is on a fabulous pedestal, and it says, "Live a simple life." And this is the back. You'll see it's made of wood. It's brand new. It has a frame to it. But this would be so pretty on somebody's mantle or desk, even in a kitchen or dining room.
Such great decor at a wonderful price.
And I tell you what, I'm going to make it for choice. The other choice is going to be this caddy that has 3 compartments into it. It's got a beautiful butterfly. It is from Dolly Parton. She calls it a 3-slot utensil caddy, although it would also be great for pens and pencils and markers. The bottom is solid. The corner she signed. So we'll make it for choice.
Lori suggests that you could put the sign on a vanity. That's a great idea.
Oh, I love that.
And we've talked a lot about being outside tonight, but I think that utensil caddy is great for eating outside for a barbecue or a picnic. Maybe you have the forks and spoons and knives in their own separate containers. Or, like Belle said, maybe for pens and pencils and maybe sticky notes that you want to organize.
I could even see it in a bathroom for your makeup brushes and your hair brushes and your curling irons.
I think you and Nancy were on the same page because Nancy says paintbrushes as well.
Ah, All right, who's going to put a 5 in the chat? Just a 5 will give you your choice.
And
I do have 2 of this butterfly catting.
I know that we have some butterfly lovers in our chat or just in general. So how great would that be to add a little butterfly decor to your home or your office?
Absolutely. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass. That's $7 for choice. Now, I should probably sell these individually, but I think it's just easier to sell them by the set. So I have tied them together. They are separate. If you want me to open them up, I will show you they're separate, but it's 2 different tassel curtain tie backs, or, if you wanted to tie them around a lamp or something else, you could. So this is one and this is the other. So this is the 2 tassels for one. This is the 2 tassels for the other. They are a glorious golden color. Or if you're saying, oh, monochromatic, I need more color in my life. Well, I also have them in purple and gold. Once again, look at these gorgeous tassels. These are each a set of 2. A set of 2. And I just have them tied up to keep them together and to make them a small enough size that they will fit on the auction block. So looking for $7.
And I know that there's a lot of people that could decorate with a tassel, like Belle was saying, around curtains, or tying anything back, or hanging on a doorknob.
Okay, last call on these.
And Melissa has put a reminder in the chat if you would like to pre-order snacks. Go ahead and let her know so you can get in on that little bit of a lower price.
Okay, next, $2. I have these cute little metal signs. This one looks like I'm not sure if it's a chicken or a rooster, but it says cluck. This one looks like a cow and says moo. These are metal. Metal.
We were just talking about chickens in the chat, so these could be fun.
Oh, I wonder if Jackie is still here. Paging Jackie. Paging Jackie.
And I love that they're metal, so you know they're going to be sturdy, heavy duty signs.
And really, if you have a farm decor, you could even turn these into Christmas ornaments. Maybe you just tie a little ribbon around the neck of either one, and you could make it into a little Christmas ornament if you wanted to.
That's a cute idea. I was also thinking you could just use these in the kitchen as decorations.
Love that. All right, well, we'll clear these away. Let's go up to $3 and let me show you some bigger ones. This one looks like a cow and says milk. It's got a black frame to it. This one with a black frame looks like a pig and says bacon. This one has a white frame and says farmer's market. And this one has a white frame and it says Farm Fresh Bacon. All right, 4 opportunities, looking for $3.
Jackie heard your pages and she says cute, but no room. Thank you, Jackie.
Okay, I totally understand.
These
Let
would
us
be
know
so
what you'd
cute
like to see, Jackie.
as kitchen decor or maybe dining table decor, dining room or little kitchen area, dining table decor.
Okay, last call on these. They'll be available on the replay. Some of these have duplicates in case you need a fun pair or maybe you want to make a trio. All right, if anybody needs party decor, these are beautiful. This is inflatable decor. It inflates to a size of 9 feet. And some of you might be saying, wow, 9 feet, that's going to cover my whole mantle or the whole side of my dining room. Or I could put one on each side of the picnic table so that we would have our space kind of cordoned off. But that would take so much helium. These do not take helium. Let me show you how it works. It's a press here situation. So, and then once you press here, you remove the straw. No helium is needed. So this is the back. Here's the little straw in it. Here's the cord where you string it up. These are going to be $3. So, and you got reds, purples, blues, and greens. 9 feet of stars.
What a great idea for a birthday, for a congratulations, just for anything.
And this can work for a birthday, a retirement, a congratulations, a shower, a baby shower, a wedding shower.
I like your idea of kind of using it to section off, your picnic table, or this is where you're going to eat, this is where you're going to sit or set up chairs to kind of keep your guests organized or your party organized.
Even just along a fence, because maybe you're setting it up in your backyard. People are always trying to figure out which is the right house, which is the right house. Because so often, you'll see people at church or at school, but yet you don't necessarily go to their house or know where they live. So then when you finally have to find it, it's like, which house, which house? So it helps when they have some shiny metallic decorations. All right, we're
That's
going to
a great
pass
idea.
on this. All right, next, how about something else to keep your stuff in? All right, I'm going to start out at $2. I have these great pouches. I love that these are pretty colors, but you can also see through them. So this is what they look like on the inside. I love that they have a big handle by which to pull them. There's also this little tab, so if you want to hook it on to something else, these are going to be $2 for choice. I'm down to just black and yellow. I do have two of the black though. $2. $2. I'll show you the two black. So whether you're keeping your cosmetics in here, your nail items in here, pens and pencils, so much cute stuff you could put in here. And then at least it is all together. When you go to do your nails, you can look at your various polishes. You've got your clippers and your embry board in there. Or maybe you're going to sit down and color and you've got all your crayons in there.
Yes, there's a lot of uses for these pouches. You could really put anything in them. And it's great that they're kind of clear, kind of see-through. So, one pouch is for your crayons and one is for your makeup brushes. One is for your paint brushes and one is for your crayons.
Okay, last call on these then. Okay, next, I don't sell a lot of things by bulk. I tend to just price things and let y'all just buy what you need. That way, people aren't getting stuck with what they don't need. But here is going to be a big bulk buy. Let me show you what all you get. We're going to start the bidding at $5. So this is a cute little seed starter, or I use this for rooting because I will break parts off of plants and then generate it into multiples. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to get 4 of this. You're going to get of the big green one. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, and 4 of this one. And you get the thick, clear one at the bottom. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8, 12. They all nest inside each other. And I'm going to start these stupidly at $5. $5 for all of these pieces that nest together. So I want to be able to send them out all nested into each other. That way it saves you on space.
That's great that they nest together.
All right. Any interest?
Jackie's in for 5. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. And if y'all want to see more gardening stuff, let me know and I can always bring more forward.
All right, Melissa has started to count this down, so we are going once, going twice, and fair warning. Congratulations, Jackie. Thank you.
You know what time it is?
I see that it's the top of the hour.
Okay, well, tell everybody what happens at the top of the hour.
All right,
The drop stuff.
since it is the top of the hour, that means it's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Everything is going to start only at $1 starting bid. And Belle usually has some great deals for us where everything is only starting for $1.
Okay. Since we were just talking about plants, I've got a box of impatiens. This covers 25 square feet. And then I also have this is called Hummingbird Wild flower blend. It covers 100 square feet. This is shade area wildflower blend. It covers 50 square feet. I've got this cute little sign that says "Hello Summer" with the watermelon on it.
Look at
Might
that
be,
cute watermelon.
might be cute to put into like a wreath or something like that. Okay, next I have, this was originally $3, but I'm going to put it out at the dollar round. This is watermelon, and it comes in this little pot. Okay, next I have these cute little bags. They're for your intimate apparel items when washing.
Those are so handy to use.
I have this little gift box. Still has the silicate in it. Put that out here. Oops, I'm too close. Let me move that. All right, let's see what else. I have a 2-pack of Skintimate razors. I have a blending sponge. For your nails, I have an 80 grit double-sided nail file, and it's actually pretty.
That's a pretty one.
Thank you. I've got this palette for your painting needs, or you could also line up your beading if you do jewelry.
Lori's in for one. Thank you, Lori.
And last but not least, I showed these a couple of weeks ago and I still have a few left. Look at these gorgeous dangles, whether you put them on chandeliers, use them for jewelry, do something to make them into Christmas ornaments. I'll put these out here as well.
We are now looking for $1.25 if someone else would like to jump in.
Tons of choices.
I love these dollar rounds that are so a variety of things. There's something for everyone.
Thank you.
All right, I see that Melissa has started to count this down. So we are going once, going twice, and fair warning, we are looking for only $1.25 if someone else would like to jump in on this variety of choices. And we are sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Lori would like the mesh bag, and then she's done.
Okay, I have 2 available. Would you like one or both?
She says one.
Okay, well, here's one then. If you change your mind and want to add the other, just let me know.
And now we are open to chat. So if there's anyone else in chat that would like to jump in for a variety of choices for only $1.
Okay, last call on these then. Last call.
And if you saw something that you were thinking about, go ahead and you can always let Melissa know or let Belle know, and they can add it to your basket.
Okay, let's get back to the auction. For any gardeners out there, always nice to protect your hands from all the dirt. $2 for these.
Belle, Melissa would like the nail file, please.
All right, just one, or do you need several? All right, let me know how many, Melissa. Sorry if I went too fast by that. I apologize.
She says 2 if you can.
Okay. All right, here's 2 for Melissa. All right, $2 starting bid on these pretty gloves. Let me show you that they are stretchy here so that little creepy crawlies aren't crawling in. And even if you accidentally touch ants, they're not going to get in. And look at these grippers. These are great for pulling out your weeds. And they're also a pretty color too, so that you can find them. So we'll start those at $2.
I love that they have the grippers, so it makes it easy to pull weeds, but it's also easy to hold on to your gardening tools while you're digging in your garden.
Yes, yes.
And I also love that they have the elastic around the wrist. So you're not going to get anything crawling in your glove, or it will help prevent a little bit of the dirt from getting inside your gloves and onto your hands.
Now, if anybody's saying that's nice, but I need something more heavy duty. Well, oh, there we go. Laurie's in for 2. I'll show you the heavy duty one after.
Thank you, Lori. That means we are looking for 225 in the chat if there's someone else that would like to come in. Going once, going twice, and fair warning, looking for 225. And we are sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori.
Okay, next I have a more heavy duty pair. This one also has the stretchy fabric around the wrists, but this one also has the latex coating. So if you've got thorns and thistles, you're not going to feel it. If you have holly bushes like I do, and you're constantly having to pick up the little bits that fall off, you're not going to feel it. So even if you accidentally touch something with a stinger, with these thick latex, you're not going to feel it. Also, because of the pattern, that's going to give you traction and grip as well when you're weeding. So these are going to start out at $4. They're super heavy duty.
Those look like they'd be so heavy duty on the inside.
All right. Any interest at 4? I only have this one pair because I have to tell you the others I used myself. This is what I personally like to use. And Melissa says these are amazing for rose bushes. Yes, yes, yes. Laurie can tell you I've got rose bushes by the side of my front door, and they're starting to kind of wrap around the front of the house. I'm trying to kind of train them so that you can see them more from the street rather than just by the front door. All right, we're going to pass on these. Next, I have a metal plant stand. This is what it looks like. It's got the 3 feet, and you'll see there's a little pad for each of the feet. And here is the top where you set your actual plant. You'll notice it's open in case your plant needs drainage. And let me back up my camera and get my ruler. It is not small. Here's my ruler. You'll stand up here, which you probably won't. It's 12 inches. So it's an entire foot tall. I'm going to start this one at 10. I only have this one, and it is so elegant, so useful, really pretty as well. Brand new with tags.
How pretty. And I love that there's the coasters kind of on the feet. And Melissa says these are great for airflow for potted plants.
Okay, last call on this. I believe it's the first time I've ever showed this. Wow, my camera is running so bad tonight. All right, last call on this. All right, let me move it to the side. All right, next, this item was $8. Forget if this is Michael's or Hobby Lobby that has these kind of tags. I think it might be Hobby Lobby. I'm going to start it at just 4. You're going to get a 2-pack of these candle holders, which could also hold a flameless candle. There's the handles in case you want to hang them from like a shepherd's hook. So $4 for a 2-pack, or you could just put them on your mantle. From
I do
Andrew.
love the idea of using them for flameless candles as well.
It could even be a centerpiece when you're having an outside dining experience, whether it's barbecuing or grilling, or some kind of picnic or garden party.
And it's great that it does have the handle on them so you can hang them if you wanted to. And Melissa has the great idea that you could put a solar light inside.
Nice.
So
All
if you're
right.
going to be out all day, It will turn on when you need it.
Okay, let me move this aside. Next, does anybody need help watering their plants? I have what's called watering leaves. Now, some of you might say, wait, how does a leaf water? I don't understand. Let me tell you how these work. You take just one of these. It's a 3-pack, and we're going to start the 3-pack at $3, Melissa, and you plunge it into the soil. And what you do is a lot of plants don't like their leaves to get wet. In fact, the leaves will wither away. So when you're watering, you take your watering spout, your watering can, and you put the water here and it trickles down so that it goes just into the soil, just to the roots. This is how you direct the water and get it exactly where you want it so that it doesn't hit the leaves. So you water here and then it rolls down. So it's a 3-pack and you're going to get 3 for $3.
I've heard you talk about these before, but I love these. What a great idea.
So many plants are so finicky and they just don't like the water on their leaves. Those are the kind of plants that I will often water indoors, but yet still I have a hard time watering them without accidentally getting some of the wrong parts wet. I had some African violets that way, and I finally gifted them so I didn't have to worry about it anymore. Oh. I tend to raise plants as long as I can and then eventually end up gifting them because when I need a gift for somebody or I just want to give something to somebody, because I'm not craftsy and don't make something, one of the personal gifts I will give is a plant or flower that I've raised.
That's a thoughtful gift, and this could be a great add-on.
I tell you what, let's do a price drop on this because I don't think we've done a price drop all night. Let's price drop the 3-pack to just $2. Just $2. I'll give Melissa a minute to put it in. Okay, thank you, Laurie. I appreciate it. Here's the metal plant stand for you. All right, last call on the 3-pack of plant watering leaves. All right, next, for those of y'all who like to barbecue and grill, buy Flame and Go, a great grilling company. I have a 3-in-1 grill brush because it's important to keep your grill clean. A lot of people will grill directly on their grill. I know some people will bring out a pan and put the pan on top of the grill, but some people just put food directly on the grill. And if so, you need to clean it very, very, very well. So here is a scrubbing pad on one side of the 3-in-1, some metal tines. Then you've got a scraper at the top. And then look, you've even got a cleaner for the rungs of the grill. And that cleaner for the rungs of the grill is on both sides. So 3-in-1, I'm going to start this at $3. This would also be a great Father's Day gift if you have a dad or granddad that likes to grill or barbecue.
I was just thinking that would be a great Father's Day gift. And it has everything you need.
y'all haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please do that for us. It's a free and easy way you can support the channel, especially since we have less than half of the people watching who normally watch on a Saturday night. All right, we're going to pass on this. Next, $3 for choice. I've got outdoor decor. I've got pinwheels. I've got one thing that does both. It's big, so let me drag my camera back. And okay, $3 for choice. All right, look how cute this is. And it's got a beautiful ombre coloring on the wings, on the flowers, and it's got a nice long stake to it. This is not a mere plant stake, it's a garden stake. Or if you have a super huge plant inside, like a big peace lily or something like that, you could put it on a plant like that. Here are 12 inches of just the stake. And then if you turn it this way, you've probably got another. So these are nice and long. So here's the first one, $3 for choice.
Hi, Holly Ann. Welcome in.
Hi, Holly Ann. Next, I've got this cute one that looks like a frog. And once again, here's a little spinner to it. His arms are open either to hug or to high five you. They're all brand new with tags. Here's a cute little dragonfly. Looking for $3.
I love all the different colors you get on each of these.
And here is a pretty butterfly. So there are the 4 opportunities. I do have multiples of the first one that I showed, this one. And in addition to them being a beautiful, eye-catching metallic metal painted garden stake, they also have a secret.
What's the secret, Belle?
The secret is if you turn them over, they also have a hanger up here. So if you want to hang them on a fence or a shed or something else, you can choose to hang them instead.
Well, how fun. And it's nice. It's neat that they have the spinner. So they're going to get a little movement. They're going to be eye-catching. If you have them in your garden, people will stop and take a look.
And how are you, Holly Ann? Let us know what's been going on. Always love to catch up with y'all. Okay, any interest in these? All right, let me move these aside then. All right, next I have a toothbrush holder, but I think this is the world's fanciest and snazziest toothbrush holder. You know why? It is LED, it is motion censored, and it is color changing.
Wow, that has everything.
So this one is going to have to start at $10. But you know, if you plug in a night light, then it just runs all the time, unless you find one that's motion sensor. This is going to act as a nightlight, except that it is motion censored. It is colored. It is color changing and to hold your toothbrush or, whatever you put in it. So there's no, LED police. If you accidentally put your makeup brushes or your hairbrush in here, nobody's going to come get you. But so pretty. And I have never seen one like this before. I just thought that is so novel. And even if you're just walking through the bathroom, maybe to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, how great that it would sense the motion and just turn on for you.
I love the idea of using it as a nightlight. I think that would be great.
Ooh, Holly Ann has a great idea. She says use it for pens. How great would that be just next to your bed? Because then when you turn over or you're thinking about getting up from bed and you're looking for the night light, it'll sense your movement and it'll start turning on with the cool colors. Or those cool colors could even be great for a time of meditation or prayer, just to kind of chill out and let the colors do their thing. And because I don't know about y'all, but I always keep pens and papers next to me. And you could probably even put your remote for your TV in there. Because I'm always looking for a place to put the remote.
Oh, that's
Y'all
a good
better bid
idea.
quickly because I'm talking myself into keeping it before I think about it. So y'all bid quickly.
And you're right, Belle, that's a good idea for putting it by your bed. Because I know there's a lot of people who might journal before bed or Bible study before bed and want to have a space to put their pens or their markers, highlighters inside.
Or, Melissa just got these nail files. I usually keep nail files and nail clippers by my bed as well. How great would these fit in this light up LED color changing toothbrush holder, which really could be a anything you want to holder.
I was
Why
just going to
limiter?
say, we've come up with some great ideas.
Yes. All right. Well, last call on this. I only have one. I can't get more of these. All right. Let's move it to the side. All right. Next, $2. I have this cute from Blue Mountain Arts. It is a magnet and it says, I love you, my son, forever and always, no matter what. The first time I held you in my arms, I was overwhelmed with love, but suddenly anxiety swept over me. How in the world was I going to raise you to be the man I knew you could be? Now, so many years later, I stand in awe before the extraordinary man you have become. I am so proud of you, and I will forever love you. So $2. It almost reads like a card, but a card you have to, put in a drawer or find a place for. This magnet you can display all the time.
What a great gift
Sure.
for
I
Father's
think
Day.
you sent me your info, right, Holly? Remind me, Holly Ann, if I have your info or not. If not, you can send it now. But yes, if you want to bid, go ahead. I'm trying to remember if I have your info. Unless you and your mom get shipped together, in which case I do have her info. Just let Melissa know in chat what was it you wanted to bid on, sweetheart. And that beautiful poem is from Blue Mountain Arts. And once again, it's a magnet. Okay, I wasn't sure. Like, for instance, Melissa and her sister Melinda get invoiced together and ship together. I didn't know if you and your mom do that or not. And I never want to pressure anybody. Yes, I have your mom's information. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I guess I know the shipping address and the billing address. What did you want to bid on? We'll take your bid.
She would like the LED light.
Okay. I'm going to need you to put a 10 in chat. That way we have a visual representation that you knew you were being charged that amount. Let me grab that. All right, here it is. We'll put that in the sold bin for you when we get that 10 in chat. And in the meantime, any interest on this really great magnet? And y'all remember that everything you buy today can be combined with the Sunday snack sale at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, and the Monday night bargains by Belle. And then I will pack and invoice on Wednesday. And
Melissa's
that
in.
gives you Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to pay. And Saturday morning, if the invoice is still unpaid, you get a small $5 late fee.
Melissa has put a 2 in the chat for the magnet. That means we are looking for 225. And Belle, Holly Ann did put 10 in the chat.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much.
And Melissa has started to count this down. So we are going
I'm so
once,
frightened.
going twice. Fair warning. And we are sold to Melissa. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, next I have laundry detergent. And this is a great brand. It specializes in cleaning spots and stains. It's been around since 1967. We're going to start this at $3 for a great clean. It's a big 16 ounces, and it says it is great at greasy foods, spaghetti sauce, condiments, grass, and sweat. It tells you how to pre-soak, it tells you how to pre-treat, and then it tells you how to wash. I only have one of these, $3. You know, every now and then you just get something that's really grimy, really dirty, and you're like, should just really make a big effort. But it means so much to me, or it's the favorite of my, son or grandson. So this is that special cleaner you use with that really dirty item that has stains that you need to fight it and to recover. $3 only have one.
This sounds like it would be great on those stains. And maybe you're that person that just always ends up with stains on your clothes, no matter how hard you try when you're eating. So it's great to always have that on hand.
Okay, last call. Next, I have a 3-pack of the cutest little toothbrushes. But it is not just toothbrushes. These have a suction cup at the bottom, so they can be suction cupped where kids can reach them and grab them. For these, you don't even need a toothbrush cover. And if you're saying, well, how can I keep them clean? In case kids accidentally drop them on the floor or knock them off. Well, each of these 3 toothbrushes come with a toothbrush holder. So that way, if they knock them to the floor, they're going to stay clean. If they take them to sleepovers, they're going to stay clean. If they pack them to go to grandma's, they're going to stay clean. And in case you have multiple kids, how can you tell one's a toothbrush from another? Well, they come in different colors. So I'm going to start these off since I only have 1 pack at $5 for 3 toothbrushes and 3 toothbrush covers. Whew. Say that 3 times fast.
I love that it comes with the toothbrush covers as well.
Well, sometimes kids
Welcome back
need
in,
them.
Tina.
Welcome, Tina. No, don't say that. Family is so important. You want them to stay, to have family. You don't mean that. Don't mean that. No, no, no. I would trade anything to have a family. I keep trying to marry somebody to get family. So, not that there's anybody to even date, but girl can wish. Girl can wish. Oh, and Tina, meet Holly Ann, and Holly Ann, meet Tina. She came while you were away. All right, anybody for the 3-pack of children's toothbrushes with the suction cups on the bottom and the 3 toothbrush covers so that they clean even if kids drop them or if kids travel with them. Looking for 5. Oh, they have babies to get to bed. Maybe those babies need a 6-pack of toothbrushes with the covers. And also look at some of these facets here. It reaches hard to reach spots. It is long lasting bristles, helps prevent tartar build up. Ergonomic handle and gentle bristles. Okay, last call on these then. All right, next $3. I've got some gorgeous summer wallets. This first one is a white and pink checkered. It is new with tags. Although I would say you could definitely put a little enhancer on it, a keychain, a dangle, a lobster claw with something. And then you open it up and you've got lots of room in here, room for your credit cards, room for cash, for receipts. Here's your spot for coins in here. And then you zip it back up. And we're going to this one at just $3, Melissa. Here is the other option. This one has beautiful chevron quilting on it. It's an ombre of peach to pink. It is new with tags as well. When you open it up, you'll see it's the same with the credit card slots on either side, room behind for receipts or cash. Here's your spot for coins, even though they're not even making pennies or so. After a while, we're probably not going to need coins, but we'll see. So $3 for choice. And these are a great size as well, even to fit in a little evening bag. A cute way to give a gift card. Your wallet becomes part of the gift.
I think that's a great idea. And you mentioned adding a little lobster claw charm on the zipper. If you haven't seen, Belle does have a lot of lobster claw charms that you could add to make your decoration for your wallets. And I see that Lori's in for 3. Thank you, Lori. That means we're looking for 325. These are for your girly girls out there in chat or gifting for someone. And Melissa has started to
If you
count
have
this.
somebody who likes to play checkers, this would even be a fun gift for somebody who likes to play checkers or chess.
Well, that's a good idea. Melissa is counting this down. And Lori also suggests add a brooch on the wallet.
Oh, that is totally a Laurie thing to do. Laurie, you may not know this about her, will add a brooch to basically anything. She will add a brooch to a blouse or scarf. She will add a brooch to a hat. She will add a brooch to a purse. So I am not at all surprised that she would add a brooch even to a wallet. That is such a Laurie thing to do.
And Belle, I'm going to go ahead and continue to help Melissa count this down. We are going twice. And fair warning. Ooh, here we are. We are fair warning. And we are sold to Lori for $3. Congratulations, Lori.
Available of the checkerboard and just one the chevron. I know Laurie sometimes needs do the twinsies or triplets.
Lori says that she would like one ombre, and then she is done.
Okay. Sold to Laurie. All right. Anybody for the checkerboard? Still to come tonight. Hello, I have some flip um, necklaces, jewelry, sheets. Your requests. Oh, and shame, of course. All right. Well, last call on these then. All right. Next, I've got a $10 crossbody, but I'm going to start this at 5. Let me show you all about it. Here's the strap. The strap is all wrapped up and it connects over here. So it's just wrapped up, which is why it's not connected. It's got this pretty bow in the front. Now, Laurie, I know is going to say, "Oh, I'm just going to slip a brooch on in the middle of the bow." I'm sure she will if she ends up getting this. But it's got 3 compartments. Let me show you the 3 compartments. So here's the front compartment. Lots of room. You'll see it's brand new. Then the middle compartment, which could be for your wallet or those big old cell phones that some of y'all have. And look how huge it is. Pretty black lining. And then in the back is another compartment. And here we go. So whether you just need a small, light, but well-organized purse, or going to yard sales and garage sales, or going to a theme park, or maybe it's farmers markets, or flea markets, or sightseeing, on vacation. Sometimes you don't want a big old purse. And this crossbody, which is in a heather gray, is a great option. $5 for a brand new purse. It just seems crazy to me. It's a one and done. A lot of times you can't even find a used crossbody for $5.
The crossbody style is so popular right now, and you made some good points that it's great for keeping your hands free if you're going to the farmer's market, if you're on vacation, if you're yard sailing. Holly Ann is in for 5. That means we are looking for 525. And Melissa wants to know if it has a place for cards.
It doesn't have a specific slot, but you could drop your wallet in here. In fact, let me grab one of the other wallets. You'll see this is about the same size as this, just to give you a size to it. So, but you definitely have plenty of room to put lots of credit cards or gift cards here, as well as your gas card and your reward cards.
And you mentioned cell phones. You don't always want to put your cell phone in your pocket or just holding on to it. So it's nice that you have a larger compartment to put your cell phone in.
Well, let's go ahead and count this down.
All right, Melissa is typing it in the chat. So we are going once. We are going twice. We're looking for 525. And we are at fair warning. Sold to Holly Ann. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you, thank you. $3. Melissa, I've got this gorgeous wreath. It's new with tag. You'll see it says floral wreath. Starting this at only 3. One of the things I like about this, and yes, you can see both my air condition and my fan is running because, we're in the 80s here, is look at the flowers. They're not just a boring solid color. So many times they're either just pink or just white. I love the ombre. And if you watch my auction for a long while, you'll notice that's something I like. I tend to get things that have more ombres just because it appeals to me. And I feel like it helps to match with more decor as well. So we'll start
I
this at
think
just
that
$3.
I think that's a wreath that could take you all the way through the rest of summer, and as the seasons change.
And I do have two of these in case maybe you have two front doors and need one for either door. Or if you wanted to use this as a centerpiece, you could probably put a big jarred candle in the center. That would be pretty as well.
That's a great idea.
All right. Any interest? All right. Let me move this aside. All right. Next, I got a big. It says love grows here. Let me back up. This is going to be $9. This is not only a beautiful pillow, it's a lumbar shaped pillow, but it's got a secret.
What's the secret, Belle?
The secret is, even though it looks so pretty and fancy, it's actually an outdoor pillow. And the measurements on this, Melissa, are 12 by 20. So since you can put it outside, it's going to be so easy to take care of. I know sometimes people with pets will use these inside. That way, if their pet has a little accident, or their pet has some muddy paws and accidentally touches the pillow, that they can wash it and so easily like the rain would outside.
Well, that's
So
a great idea.
$9.
And lumbar pillows are so nice to have for your back, or maybe even to prop up your feet if you're outside enjoying, the pool or your family or your grandkids outside.
And what a great gift for that plant lady, that person who enjoys gardening, that person who is surrounded by plants. So many people have a porch with a porch swing. This would be so pretty on a porch swing, or an outside rocking chair, a chaise lounge by the pool, a veranda.
Yes, I love those ideas.
Okay. Well, if some of you are saying, I like that, but that um, lumbar size doesn't work for me. I just need square. Do you have anything in square? Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. And it's got a beautiful Mediterranean styling to it. Boom. Who likes blue? Blue with some indigo and some pink. An outdoor pillow. The size of this one is, come on, focus in, you can do it, 15 by 15. So I'm going to start this one at only 7. Only 7. And I do have two of these available. So if you were saying, I need a pretty pillow, but I have a set of rocking chairs, I have a set of yard chairs, I have a set of wrought iron, I am a matchy matchy person. So, and you could even turn it like this. I think this direction is kind of pretty as well. These are all new with tags. So $7.
What great colors and patterns. I think that pattern is so summery.
Thank you. And this to me is just giving Mediterranean vibes, like something you'd see in Greece. Maybe it's the blue and white or with a little bit of pink in it, but it's just giving me those vibes. All right, well, we're at about the top of the hour, so we're going to have another $1 round. Any request? Would y'all like to see more charms? Would you like to see more stickers? Would you like to see some postcards? I have some from the New York Times. Anything in particular y'all want to see, or shall I just pick?
Last time we had a variety round, if anybody liked that variety round.
Or I guess we could repeat another variety round. I may have to stop and get up and get stuff for that, but I tell you what, let's do another round of charms. I know not everybody was here at the beginning when we did charms, and I have so many different ones to show. So, Katie, tell everybody how this is going to work.
All right, because it is the top of the hour, that means it's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where everything is going to start at only $1. So we are going to do a round of $1 charms. So there's a grid that Belle's going to put down for us, and she's going to fill it with lots of different kinds of charms. Some might have doubles in case you want to make earrings or add to a charm bracelet. But if you see something that you're interested in, go ahead and put it in the chat, and we can help you.
All right. First in a blue metallic enamel, and this one already has a bail on it, which I think is so convenient. I'm going to put this one on R. This one has a purple metallic to it. Put this one on L. Oh, and this one has, some of y'all like to make earrings. Actually, I had a couple of duplicates here. This one is slightly similar with the blue enamel, so I'll put it up here. Here is the purple
I'll use
enamel,
space
but in a star.
and star lovers.
And I do have a couple of duplicates of this one. Next, in a bronze tone, I've got this cool key. That's kind of an antique look to it, and some little hearts. Oh, it's kind of too big for the grid, but just shows you what a great value you are getting.
That would look so pretty on a
All right.
necklace.
Thank you. I don't know if I have any owl lovers, but here's a pretty owl. If we have any marine lovers, sailboat lovers, beachy lovers, here is a ship's anchor. I do have multiples of the owl and the ship's anchors.
And remember, if you see something you like, you don't have to wait.
Okay, next here is an airplane. Put that on E.
Thanks for coming in, Holly Ann. We hope you feel better.
Oh, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Try to come back tomorrow for the snack sale if you can, or the Monday night sale. But you and your mom will get an invoice on Wednesday. Here's a different type of plane. Here's a cute little sailboat with rope texture around it.
What great detail.
This one says passport. Next, here's a cute little lighthouse. Here
Melissa's
is
in
an
for
Eiffel
one.
Tower. Thank you. Now, is this plane like either of the other two planes? I think it's different. I'm going to put it next to it so we can kind of look at it to see if it's the same. I think they're all slightly different.
I think it did look different.
Okay, here's a camera. Put that on H. All right, three more. Here is a tiger or cougar. I want you to see how big this one is and that it's double-sided and that it has a pebbled texture to it. Put that one on M. Do have multiples of that one.
That has such nice detail.
Here is, thank you. Here is an owl in a copper tone. And here's a pretty little flower. All right, we've got Melissa at 1. We're looking for $1.25.
I see some great charms if
You'll need
you
to see.
are traveling this summer, or if someone's coming to visit you. Or you can even add charms onto a journal or a notebook if you'd like to add a key, or if you take a lot of pictures to your scrapbook, you could add the camera charm.
Well, let's go ahead and count this down.
Could Melissa see R up close, please?
Yes. Wait for me now. All right, it's a blue metallic enamel. And if I turn it in the profile, you'll see it's got this nice big veil. And if it needs a black cord, I do have those available for just $1.
All right, Melissa has started to count this down, so we are going once, going twice. Fair warning, and we are sold to Melissa for $1.
All right, let's see what Melissa picks and how many. Several of these I do have duplicates. Some of these look like something Nana might also like. I don't know if Nana is still watching. Nana, oh no.
All right, Melissa would like one letter Q.
All right, let me grab one of Q. Let's see, Q is the
The
key.
key.
All right, here we go.
And one letter R, which was that blue
And
planet
I
you
don't
just
know if I
showed.
showed y'all, but this is double-sided. Did I show y'all that it was double-sided? So here's one side and here's the other. I love when they're double-sided. Okay, Q and R. Okay. Oh, Nana is still here. Anytime I have duplicates, I always think of you since I know you sometimes make earrings. All right, I got those two. Although there's a couple of you I don't have duplicates of. All right, anybody else? Selling price of these was just $1.
Lori said she would like letter Q if you have 3 of them.
Yeah, I have 3. Before I pull these out, let me show you. This is my quantity, so I have no shortage of this key. So you could give keys to everybody. All right, let me get 3. All right, here's 3. They have such old world charm. I love that about them. All right, anybody else? And they're in a bronze tone. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up, even to our lurkers, which I call guardian angel viewers. All right, and anybody else? Before I scrape these to the side, okay. All right. What would y'all like to see next? Okay, does anybody like glass? I have some beautiful, and surprise, surprise, there's an ombre. Y'all have already found out that that Belle woman, she likes her ombre. So let me show you the 2 options. They're going to be $2 for choice. Here is the first choice. You'll see it is partially green and partially magenta. And here the second choice, partially blue and partially magenta. And each one
Look
is
at those pretty
slightly
colors.
different. So I'll show you, these are my duplicates, but once again, see, some are more green, some are more pink. So I do have duplicates, but each one is its own work of art because when you're, that's the way it is. Likewise, here's the duplicates of this one. Once again, some are more blue, some are more pink. That's just kind of the way they I do like they all already have the veil on them. So if you have a favorite necklace or a cord, just string it through and boom, you're ready to put it on.
And if you did need a chain, Belle does have the black cords available. Lori is in for 2. Thank you, Lori. Now we're looking for 225.
You know, if you're looking for a gift to give everybody the same thing, but yet for it to be personal, reminds me of how every rose is slightly different. Every snowflake is slightly different. Well, I don't really care. Each one of us is like a work of art.
And Melissa has started to
So
count
I
this
love
down.
the. So if you have one you prefer that's more blue or more green or more pink, let me know and I can open the little bag and retrieve that one for you. Otherwise, they'll just be random, and you will see I do have plenty.
We are going once, going twice. Fair warning and sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. All right, Lori says that she would like 2 of each.
Okay. Any preference in coloration, or can I just randomly? If so, when I'm doing the hamper, I will fish 2 randomly out. But if you prefer more blue or more green or more pink or more purple, you just let Melissa know. Anybody else?
Lori, go ahead and help us out in the chat if there's any preferences you do have.
And anybody else? You can see I have plenty left.
Lori
Would
says
anybody like to do a
random.
little shame tonight? Oh, I love
So
that.
it
Thank you
sounds
so
like it's
much for
up to
helping me
you.
out. Okay, on these, I'll put this one back in. This one back
Thank
in.
you, Lori.
For those watching the replay, there is plenty left.
Good choice, Lori.
All right. How about a little shame? Anybody interested in a little shame? All right. Here's going to be the first shame. Now, I sold some of these at Halloween. Look at those red bejeweled eyes. This was originally a huge pendant. However, the bail, which used to be at the top here, broke off. I don't know if you can even tell that it used to have a bail, but it broke off. So, but I thought, I hated to say, I thought maybe somebody could glue it on something, or maybe you could wrap something around the skull and crossbones to make it hang this way. If anybody's interested in this, we'll start it at $1. But it's got such detailing in it. The eyes are so vibrant with the red gemstones.
I think if you had a heavier glue, you
First
could
shame
probably
item,
glue it to something as well.
just $1. Wouldn't it be great on like a treasure box? Maybe for
Yes.
a boy
And Lori is in
or a party box if you were
in
having a pirate theme.
Lori is in for 1. Thank you, Lori. I thought maybe you could
All
put
right,
it
we're
in
going to
this.
kind of do these in a rapid. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought that could be a fun decoration, maybe in a wreath, or on a sign or a hanging.
Oh, I like that idea. And Melissa, let's go ahead and count this down. I want to do these in a little bit more of a rapid fire since these are what a shame items.
Melissa has started to count this down, going once, going twice, and fair warning, sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori.
Okay. All right. The next $1 item is, let me back this up. Well, I should say shame item. I am going to start it at $1 though. Is I had this solar light. Here's the top. It's anything in it, but here's the problem: when you connect it, see how it pulls apart? It doesn't really want to completely snap into place. So it probably needs a little glue or something. But stake is all here. Here's the bottom part of the stake. The solar part is intact. The tag is intact. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But it just remains a little loose. So for that reason, I started at just $1. But still new, it still has the tag. All the pieces parts are here. I just feel like it's a little loose. But it's a
What a
nice
great deal
fit.
for a solar light.
It needs some glue. See, it'll stay on, but eventually, and maybe it's just the angle I'm holding it at. Maybe I'm not locking it in right. All right. Anybody for $1? But for those of y'all who know how to glue things,
I think that's something that could be fixed.
okay, we're going to pass on this. Next, this package is open. Got it from the liquidator like this. It says wireless controller charger. I don't know how this works to test it. I don't see anything at all wrong with it, except that the box has come open, but the box looks so bad. So I'm going to start this at $2. Just because I think this is still in great condition. It looks just like the box. However, it's just that the box is ajar. Anybody find this worthy of $2? Oh no, I'm so sorry. You got kicked out by the storm. Oh, Craig was saying earlier that he was having storms and he thought he was about to lose power. It's like, and Melissa says that she's having storms. It's like everybody north of the Mason Dixon line. Now, I had rain this afternoon and part of my porch flooded, but we're so lost you. If there's anything you want me to re-show or anything you think you missed, let me know. I can always go back. We're looking right now at our what a shame items. And this what a shame is a box that came open. It's from the liquidator. I don't think there's anything wrong with the item inside. It's a wireless controller charger, which to make sure your PS5 controllers are always filled to maximum power, giving your entertainment and gaming experience maximum enjoyment. To top it off, the wireless controller charger sports an attractive compact design that hides the controllers when you need it. Oh, I wish Lady Braven had come to the auction tonight. Doesn't this look like a Lady Braven item, y'all?
We're glad you're back, Jackie. Stay safe.
Okay, well, last call on this one. Well, if y'all aren't interested in the what a shame items, let's just get back to regular merchandise. This next item is going to be $3 dinosaur, and it says instinct to hunt. But let me show you what it actually is. It's a cooler bag or an insulated bag. Could be for lunch, could be for just when you get a chocolate at the grocery store and you don't want it to melt on the way home. But it's brand new, beautiful inside. Zipper closure to it. $3.
I think this is great. Maybe you have grandkids that come to visit and you go to the park to go have lunch. You have a lunch box that's kept at your house to put your snacks or your cold water or your drinks inside to stay cool while you have your lunch picnic. Or maybe even for you, if you're going to be out doing some errands and you want to keep your water cold, or some snacks for you cold, you can use it for that purpose.
All right. Any interest? At the beginning, I showed coloring books for kids, but I forgot to show any for adults. I got these huge ones. Now, let me see if I can put a regular size one next to it so that y'all can see the difference. Here's a regular one, and let me just grab two regular ones, and you'll see this is the size of two regular ones. So these are going to have to start at $5 because they're so big. And once again, here's the ruler. So I want y'all to see this is not the standard adult coloring book. This is way bigger. $5. And this one is all about flowers. And this one is all about animals. So I have two totally different choices. $5 for choice. And look at the fun colors they used right here with this camel. Look at the fun colors they used with those flowers.
Speaking of storms, those would be so great as an activity if you are stuck inside. And they are a larger size, so maybe you want to work on one half and your husband wants to work on the other half, or two kids want to work on one page together.
I love that idea.
And coloring can be
Especially
such a
for those.
relaxation.
Oh, yes. Especially for those scorching days when we're kind of stuck hibernating in the summer because of the hot temperatures. Okay, well, last call on these big coloring books. All right, let's look at a few necklaces. All right, anybody like amethyst? Here is a beautiful amethyst. One of the things I love about amethyst is it comes in so many shades and colors from dark to light and everything in between. This is a beautiful polished stone. You can facet amethyst, but this is just it in its natural form, just polished up. And I'm going to start this one at 6. And if you
And
do
that
that, it's fun for
chain,
me to swap it to black cord so that you're not sweating on it during the summer. I can always swap to a black cord for anything you see during the summer months.
and that chain has a great extender on it. So if you want to wear it a little bit longer, if you want to wear it a little bit shorter, the necklace has a lot of great variety to it.
Yes. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Here is the next one. Look at this beautiful bejeweled cross. I love that the center is a heart to remind us that it was out of love. Christ died for us. I love that the middle stone is indicative of the blood that he shed. But you've also got some other beautiful colors, the blue of the sky, the green of growth. So we're going to start this one at 7.
Good night, Tina.
Good night.
I love all the different color stones in that necklace.
Okay, for our butterfly lovers, look at this spectacular purple butterfly.
Oh, Belle?
Oh, wait, Laurie was into this one.
Yes, we were actually
Yes, ma'am.
in a
I'm
bid
coming back.
for $7 for the cross necklace.
Okay. Hope to see you tomorrow, Tina.
So now that means we're looking for $7.25. And Melissa has started to count this down. So we are going once, going twice, and fair warning. Sold to Lori. Congratulations, Lori. Thank you.
Okay, next, I'm going to start this one at just $6. It's a beautiful butterfly in purple. And let me back up so that y'all can see it. It's got a nice big bail on it. And some beautiful enamel, also some stones on it. I love when both enamel and stones are combined together.
That's such a large, beautiful pendant. I think that would look beautiful. Makes such a statement.
Yes, and I always think that butterflies are so pretty for summer because it seems like during summer we have more of the floral fabrics, and it just looks so pretty to me wearing a butterfly necklace with a floral blouse or dress. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, here is another beautiful one. I think this is lapis. I'm not 100% sure, but I love the way it's held. that rather than being prong set, because prongs kind of blah, that the prongs that hold this in here are styled like leaves. Here's the back so that the stone can breathe. It's got kind of a denim friendly look to it on a nice substantial chain too. I'm going to start this one at 7. So just look how pretty it is.
There's such great detail on that necklace. It's so beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. We'll bring out some blue eyes. The natural stone in this does make it a bit heavy. I do want to let y'all know that anytime you have a substantial natural stone, it does add some weight to it. I also like the oval picture frame type shape.
And I do think you made a great choice that it could be a great necklace for blue gals, people who wear a lot of denim, or even standing out on a white shirt or maybe a tan colored shirt or blouse.
Okay, we're going to pass on this. Let's bring our tall mannequin forward. I have a fantastic lariat necklace. Now, this is the tall mannequin, so all the necklaces you see here are going to be the longer, taller ones. This one has a beautiful black enamel rose, but it is outlined with beautiful, sparkly rhinestones. And if you're not familiar with how lariat necklaces work, you can push them up here if you want it to be shorter. You can pull it down. You can always pull it down to put it on and then push it up after you get on. It doesn't have a clasp. It is meant to go over your head and then you adjust it how you want to. Now, I have these staggered, but if you want to make them even, you can. You just adjust it this way and that way. So if you pull it up, then you'll see suddenly they are even. I pulled a little too much. Okay, now they're even again. All right, turns that way. So if you want them even, make them even. If you want them staggered, make them staggered. Oh, I forgot to give you a price on this fancy one. This one, we're going to start out at 10. Such a pretty piece.
This necklace gives you such variety of how you want to wear it. Lots of options.
And so many times when we're getting ready, I will change necklaces because I'm like, oh, wait, that falls in the middle of the pattern, or it's too long, or it's too short, or I want it to be in the middle of the V, or I want it to be underneath the V. Because this one is adjustable, it's automatically going to work with what you wear because you can adjust it to hang in the exact place you want it to, which I think is fantastic. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. While I have this mannequin out, let me show you a couple other of the longer necklaces. All right, earlier we had some interest in old keys. This one is a bronze tone. It's got a long extender and lobster claw clasp. And this is what it looks like. It's got the heart. Here's the key at the bottom. Once again, if it flips over, it's beautiful on either side.
The key
So
motif for necklaces are so popular.
Yes, 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 yes. This one's going to start at 7.
And if you wear this with a solid color shirt, you'll be able to see that solid color peek through the heart at the top, which adds a nice little touch. And it has the extender, so you can wear it long, you can wear it a little shorter.
Any interest? All right, let's move. Any owl lovers? Look at this beautiful owl. Eyes of blue, some purple, some yellow, some orange colors in the center. It's all on a bronze tone. I so love the bronze tone rather than the silver and gold. We're going to start this one at 8.
I think we have had some owl lovers in the chat, but look at the little bit of bling that you get with this necklace.
Okay, any interest? Well, I want to thank Melissa for running my chat. I want to thank Katie Marie for co hosting. We've got lots of work to do to clear all this away and then get set up for our Sunday snack sale. Melissa has been working on expanding the visual part of the show so she can show you more of what you can get, what you can order, what it looks like. I can't wait to see all of her visuals. Hopefully, she'll send me some previews. So far, I've only been chomping at the bit, but I didn't want to pressure her to say, "Where's the rest? Where's the rest?" So thank you to Melissa, thank you to Katie Marie. We'll see both Katie Marie and Melissa tomorrow. And I say, le bon temps roule. Let times roll in your life, roll in your heart.